Welcome to episode 12 of the Sports Car Talk Show. I'm Kevin. This is Lauren.
Hey everybody. Today's show is Mount Rushmore's the Bears. The Bears.
Chicago Bears.
The Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears. And this pains me because I hate the Bears.
We had to wear as much Viking garb as we could
Exactly.
to talk about this.
Anyways, the truth be told though, one of the most storied franchises in the NFL.
Yeah.
We're celebrating the 100th season of the NFL, and they're kicking off against the Packers. And, diving into their history, they got just a great history and a lot of great players.
Yeah. And really it is hard to narrow it down. And we just picked out what we kind of thought would be fun to point out. And,
Yeah, so regardless of how much I hate the Bears, gotta respect them too.
Oh, for sure.
Not a lot though, because I am repping purple.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Got a couple honorable mentions. You want to go first? Or?
Yeah, I'll go first. First off, your most recent Hall of Famer, the Bears' most recent Hall of Famer, Brian Urlacher, made it in last year. He was a rookie year in 2000, led the team in tackles and sacks. His rookie year, 8-time Pro Bowler, 4-time All-Pro, 2005 Defensive Player of the Year, reached Super Bowl in 2007, but obviously you guys know the Bears lost. Sorry, I take some joy in that.
Yeah, we had to throw that in.
But yeah, Brian Urlacher, man. I'm glad he's retired.
Absolutely. So I'll jump in with Gale Sayers. And I always find it interesting because a lot of these guys that we've been looking up have nicknames, so it's been kind of fun to see those. And he was the Kansas Comet. Hall of Fame in 1977. He was the youngest player to be selected. His career was cut short by injury, so his numbers, what I found, they weren't super spectacular, but I guess he was just a phenomenal player. One of those what if players.
Yes, well, his career totals aren't, but yeah, the guy was. Obviously, neither of us got to see him play, but all you ever hear is just the what if.
Yeah,
I mean, 22 touchdowns his rookie year?
Yeah, it was 867 yards rushing with 14 TDs, and he had 29 catches for 570 yards and 6 more touchdowns, and punt return and a kickoff return, both for touchdowns. So a total of 22 touchdowns his rookie season.
That's 29 for 507? That's almost like 20 yards a catch.
Yeah.
Like 17, 18 for a running back?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
Oh, man.
So, it's just one of those what if.
Well, yeah. I mean, whenever you hear people talk about the greatest running backs of all time, Gale Sayers' name gets snuck into that conversation. So,
yeah.
It would have been cool to see him play for sure.
Yeah.
Our third honorable mention is Bronco Nagurski. I actually have heard this guy's name a lot. Did not know he was a Bear, though. And that's just one of those names that whenever you hear it, it just sounds football, to me.
Absolutely.
But he was part of the original 1963 Hall of Fame class. Jeweler had to make special ring 19.5.
Yeah, his ring size. I'd take like a 10.
Yeah. So this guy must have had like bratwurst for fingers. The record keeping was not good in the early days, so stats are a bit misleading. But pay wasn't very much, and when depression hit was even less. Started wrestling in 1933 and even did that during the football season sometimes. And in 1938, he asked George Halas for a raise to $6,000 a year and was told no, so he retired and wrestled full time. Wrestled till 1960 and retired to Rainy Lake, Minnesota to to be a fishing guide and ran a gas station in International Falls. That's crazy.
So I just was thinking we're from Minnesota, so I was like blown away.
That's maybe why I've heard his name so much,
Yeah.
Bronco Nagurski, because people love wrestling up here.
Yep.
And if you lived here in Minnesota, shoot, dude. I mean, I've been on that road so many times. And Rainy Lake, Minnesota, I used to, my grandfolks lived up in Baudette, Minnesota, so I fished the Rainy Lake a lot too. So,
and I thought it was funny because I my younger days I really enjoyed wrestling, and but when I was reading about him a little bit, he didn't like the antics. He was a no nonsense, wanted to go in and do his business, and,
oh really,
and all that stuff. But yeah, I guess he was a really good wrestler too. So that was interesting, but really good at football, obviously. And then,
he should be just in the Mount Rushmore hall. He should be on the Mount Rushmore of greatest names, man.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's a football name all the way.
Right.
Great name.
So we'll jump into the actual Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
now?
Yep.
Yeah.
My baptism into football was in the 1980s, and this guy, Mike Singletary, man, Samurai Mike. The 1985 Bears, considered possibly, some consider the greatest team of all time. So Mike is our first member of the Mount Rushmore. And oops, I did that a couple times ago too. But he played for him for 12 years. Started 172 games, only missed 2. Had a career 148 tackles.
1,488 tackles. Yeah.
What did I say?
148.
Oh yeah, 1,488 tackles. He went to a team record 10 Pro Bowls. Singletary was just at the top of the game almost his whole career. All Pro 8 times. All NFC every year from 83 to 91. Defensive Player of the Year in 85 and 88. And obviously I just said he was part of the Super Bowl in 85. He contributed with 2 forced fumbles and held the Patriots to a record low 7 yards rushing. And that team, that 85 Bears team, I mean, what else is there to say?
Right.
Yeah, Mike Singletary, and those eyes he had too, play in the middle of the field. You just, as a Viking fan, you hated seeing Mike Singletary across the field.
Right. So we'll jump into number 2, I guess. Dick Butkus.
Oh wow, another linebacker.
Hall of Fame in 1979. 8 Pro Bowls, 6-time first team All Pro, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. He's widely regarded as one of the greatest, most intimidating linebackers in pro football history. And he played his entire career in his home state, high school, college, and pro.
That's cool.
I thought that was really cool.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
What I you've always heard about Dick Butkus, but I feel like I remember him being on a TV show called My Two Dads or something like that. Did you ever see that show?
No.
I feel like he was a guest star on that show occasionally.
Could have been.
It might have been. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Dick was had a good personality too. I mean, people in Chicago love that guy. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, whenever you hear about the NFL lore, Dick Butkus, his name comes up. He has to be on this Mount Rushmore.
For sure, man. I think you're up, huh?
Yeah, I'm up.
Awesome.
Ditka. Mike Ditka. He was the first tight end elected to the Hall of Fame in 1988. He made it to the Pro Bowl. His first 5 years was Rookie of the Year in 1961. NFL championship as a player in 63. Super Bowl.
As a player.
But with the Cowboys. And then obviously he was the coach of the 85 Bears. When he played, he was a devastating blocker and a terrific pass catcher. I mean, first tight end in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And, you know, growing up, I didn't even, he was just that guy wearing that ugly ass Bears sweater on the sideline coaching that team I hated. So,
right.
to find out that he was just, he's got to be one of the most successful players turned coaches in NFL history. But yeah, just, Mike Ditka.
Yep. Awesome. So we're down to the last one of the Mount Rushmore, huh? Yeah. And kind of like the Lions, I don't know that we need to go into a whole lot because for Chicago, it's going to be Walter Sweetness Payton.
Yeah,
unbelievable. I don't think we really need to go through too many stats with him. Just incredible work ethic, never say die attitude, inspired his play. You know, like refusing to step out of bounds on a play instead of trying to make somebody, you know, pay for it, hit somebody instead. The card that I got to show him, I just love him diving over the pile. You know, I just think that's super cool.
I actually just caught him at the, you know, he was nearing the end of his career whenever I was just a kid, but he won. He was part of that Super Bowl team, and I think it speaks volumes of the kind of person he was that the NFL calls their Man of the Year award after him.
Yeah, and I think that is awesome.
Yeah, he's just he's an absolute. I mean, you look at these guys on our Mount Rushmore and the Bears. These guys are all just amazing players and men. You know.
Right. I think we would be making a mistake if we didn't mention the face of the franchise.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, it could have easily been on the Mount Rushmore, but
yeah, and we kind of made an executive decision, like last minute lateral. I think that Singletary needed to be on our Mount Rushmore because George Halas is the face of the franchise.
Yes.
I mean, I'm blown away at this guy, what this guy was and is to the NFL.
Yep.
First off, the Hall of Fame is located on George Halas Drive.
That should say enough right there.
Yeah. He's the only player in NFL history to be a player, a coach, and an owner. Part of the organization for 40 years and 2-time Coach of the Year, 8-time NFL champion. Was that as both a player and a coach, or?
Yeah, I think it was all mixed in. I didn't get specifics.
And he put the NFL on twice to serve in World War I and II.
Yeah.
I mean, what a man.
Right.
Yeah. I can. The Bears should be proud. The Bears should be proud of the guys that we selected for our Mount Rushmore and your face of the franchise.
Yeah.
As much as I hate the Bears,
doing
this bit for the Bears was really, really cool.
Yeah, I've enjoyed looking back and studying a little bit, and
yeah,
I know when especially Mike Singletary, I was looking at it and I'm like, oh, he's got to be on there. You know, after I read about him a little bit more, I'm like, whoa, yeah. So,
well, with George Halas too. I mean, having him as the face of the franchise is an easy way to put a fifth person.
Right, we like to sneak in a couple extras here. And
yeah.
There. So, just a little quick recap, and then maybe open a couple packages.
Yep.
Yeah. So our Mount Rushmore is.
First off, it was a Mike Singletary.
Yep. And then Dickbutkus.
Third was Mikeditka.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then we ended with Walter Payton, of course.
Yeah.
So great, man. Let's grab a package.
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
I've got 4 packages today.
Alrighty.
I actually got a couple of them in the mail today too. So
awesome.
Yeah, I checked my mailbox right before I left.
Perfect.
I thought I heard the mailman out there, and I'm like, I better go check this out. Good old painter's tape.
Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, nice.
Good old black gold.
Yes.
And I really like this card because of the
the little team symbols.
Team symbol, yeah.
Yeah. AP.
Yeah, that's
nice. And
yeah.
of
Oh, I
course,
told
black
you.
gold.
I already told you, dude, that like this person had like probably 30 black golds going off that night, and I slept through the whole auction. That's the only one I won. So I would have won a lot more black golds if I wouldn't have fallen asleep. Damn you people running your auctions so late.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, my bedtime's like 8 o'clock, so.
That's funny.
Let's see here. Okay, awesome. This is the purple
Rookie ticket?
rookie ticket, contenders rookie ticket of Mike Hughes.
Oh, nice.
And it's numbered 14 out of 99. So,
That's awesome, dude.
yeah.
Good to get some purple in this episode.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm glad to get some purple too.
Right.
Enough of those bears. Oh. I told you about these. Couple Chad Greenways.
Oh, yes.
Good old Chad Greenway.
Awesome.
We've got a Bowman rookie and a Topps Finest rookie, both autographed. I don't believe either. I think they're both. You want to check the red one? I don't believe it's serial numbered. Oh, it is.
It's 79 to 399.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Those are nice, man.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Chad Greenway, also class act of a guy. Oh, a Probstein's package.
Yeah.
I don't win from Probstein's very often. Oh, yeah. Anthony Barr.
Oh, nice.
Topps
dude.
Finest. I don't exactly know what they call that refractor.
Oh, but what's more important is your number.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. 5 of 5, which makes it an eBay 101 last. But also, his number is 55. 5 of 5, 55. So that's a double eBay 1 of 1 right there.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I love that card.
I do too. I love
man.
getting those. I love getting those.
So nice.
Yep.
Cool, man. Well, I think great mail day, great Mount Rushmore. Interesting reading about the Bears.
Yeah.
Finding out a little bit. Ended up with a few cards. Love the Edwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love those cards. So I think that's going to do it for
Oh, shoot, dude. Yeah. Edward Vila. We didn't even mention that.
I know. Well,
Yeah, you guys, if you guys are looking for really cool cards of Mount Rushmore type players, check out Edward Vila's stuff on eBay.
Yeah.
You know, because they absolutely beautiful work.
Yeah, I love them. So yeah, that'll do it for this episode. And I guess Skull Brothers saying we're out.
Skull Brothers out.